This month on Roanoke County Business Partners, we'll hear from citizens participating in the Roanoke County strategic planning process. We'll pay a visit to the former Vinton Library and find out what opportunities it presents for development and investment. We'll tour Integrity Windows and Doors, talk to the Roanoke Regional Small Business Development Center, check out some student-produced videos from the Burton Center for Arts and Technology, and celebrate the grand opening of Friendship Health and Rehab South. All that and much more on this month's show.
If you like to work with your hands and want a rewarding and high-paying technical career, Burton's Robotics and Mechatronics program can help you achieve your goal. Burton is home to a precision machining class with award-winning teachers and facilities that can jumpstart your career. You will construct 3D models using computer-aided drafting and computer-aided machining programs, and then use these models to build practical state-of-the-art devices and systems. If you are interested in this exciting career, check out Burton's Robotics and Mechatronics program.
The Center for Performing Arts at the Burton Center for Arts and Technology gives aspiring performers a unique educational opportunity to develop their skills, improve their stage presence, and jumpstart a career in theater, music, or dance. In addition to focused instruction from field professionals, students will benefit from access to a large dance studio, a vocal room, and a black room for theatrical training. Furthermore, students showcase their talents through multiple productions each year. Whether they are interested in a career on the stage or the big screen, or simply have a passion for performance, the Center for Performing Arts offers students a valuable space to move, train, and cultivate talent.
Hi, my name is Jay Brenchick, and I'm the Economic Development Manager for Roanoke County. With me is Dan O'Donnell, Assistant County Administrator for Roanoke County. Dan, thank you for being with us.
Good to be here.
Now, Dan, you've been highly involved in the strategic planning process for the county. Can you give us a broad overview of the strategic planning process?
Sure. It's a pretty extensive process. Basically, it began back in September with a work session with the board, a retreat, who determined with Mr. Gates, the county administrator, that we really should be moving forward to do what's called a community strategic plan. And it kind of began with a process where we did a survey, telephone survey of the public to determine what kind of the strategic areas that we need to be concentrating on, as well as rating the services of the county by the citizens. And from that, we actually had another retreat with the board, and they actually did the vision statement, which is the guiding statement for the community strategic plan, and actually formed various focus groups. Each of those focus groups is now in the process of having community meetings, and we've had over 200 people involved in these various focus group meetings to give us input into what they think, what the public thinks the various goals and objectives should be in these strategic areas. Once that is done and all that information is gathered together, we will then be writing a draft community strategic plan, which will basically, as I said, have the goals and objectives for what the county should be doing over the next 5 years. That will be open for public inspection. We'll have a couple of public meetings on the whole document. Then it'll go to the Board of Supervisors for review and hopefully approval later this summer. So it's really a process to determine the strategic direction of our various services and how we should work with our community partners. And like I said, it's the first time we've ever done this kind of a broad public engagement process to determine where we should be going.
So could you elaborate for us on the economic development portion of the strategic planning process?
Sure. There are actually 6 different focus groups, and one of them is economic development. Then there's education, quality of life, transportation, community health and well-being, public safety. So there's 6 different focus groups. Economic development is one of them. And the way that these focus groups were determined primarily was information both from the Board of Supervisors themselves and out of the phone survey I was just talking about. And it was interesting that the phone survey respondents, the #1 strategic issue that the public wanted us to be looking at was economic development. 29% of the respondents of that survey thought that was our biggest issue to be working on. I think the public understands that we need to be expanding the tax base, providing jobs, because we need to make the pie bigger in order to not have to raise taxes.
Right. Well, and being part of the Economic Development Department, that excites me. Let's now hear what focus group members have to say about participating in the Economic Development strategic planning process.
Without a strategic plan, I think that people just do a little this, a little that, and don't have a real focus and don't focus their resources well. And so as we're looking at making our priorities here on the strategic plan, then we can focus on certain things, put our assets and our resources on the main things that the community's needing.
I'm pleased that the county has taken the initiative to engaging the various stakeholders, the citizens, in helping self-determine where we ought to set resources, to prioritize resources, and that's what this is about. It's taking it out of the county administration building and really taking it to the people who have the strong interest about the future of the county.
Economic development is very, very important because that's the foundation really for your community revenues. It's the foundation for jobs. It's foundation for people to actually come and live in your community. And so it really sets the stage for your housing, also for your, and the schools also help that. But it's a very important element.
Well, it makes me feel like I have a part. And if I have some ideas that I've been thinking about for all these years, it's an opportunity to express them and combine these ideas with other people's probably better ideas.
Burton Center for Arts and Technology offers 2 levels of digital and web design courses where you will discover what makes a product sell and what makes advertising appealing. You will also become skilled in many Adobe Creative Suite's programs, including Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and Dreamweaver. You will gain the skills and knowledge that will enable you to effectively design and advertise, putting your creativity to work.
Part of the Roanoke County STEM Academy, the Center for Mass Communication is an exciting studio-based program that takes students through every step of the production process as they learn to create, design, and edit original projects on professional-grade technology. Utilizing the same techniques as field professionals, students will also be trained to shoot quality video. In addition, students will explore the many careers in the communication industry, including television, film, radio, and graphic design. With upper-level courses offering dual enrollment credit, students get college-level experience with a focus on communication skills. The instructors at the Center for Mass Communication offer students valuable experience and insight into the relevant and expanding world of media.
Here we are at Integrity Windows and Doors here in Roanoke County. With me, I have Dave Wenzel, Plant Manager. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I have Jeff Johnson, who is one of the owners and corporate trainer for the Marvin brand of Windows and Doors. Welcome to the show. And Amy Yergin, who is the HR manager for Integrity Windows. Jeff, can you give us a little overview of the Marvin brand?
I'd be happy to, Jay. First off, thanks for this opportunity today. The Marvin family of brands is a 3rd and 4th generation family-owned business. Our headquarters are located in War Road, Minnesota, which is about a snowball's throw from the Canadian border. It's a little town of 2,000 people. We've been in business over 100 years, and we have at this time over 5,000 employees at 14 different locations throughout the United States. The Marvin brand is made up of 3 distinct products: the Marvin product, Integrity, and Infinity Windows. Each window serves a specific segment in the building industry.
Now, Dave, can you give us a history, how you ended up in Roanoke County and a little history of your time here in Roanoke County?
Sure, Jay. We looked for a place to expand our business to the Atlantic coast. We had some dealers out here that needed better service and quicker service from us. The Integrity brand was a good brand for that market. It was originally started in Warwood, Minnesota in 1994, moved to Fargo in 1995 with 1 casement line. We've expanded the product line over the years, And as that plant reached its capacity, we looked for a place to grow the business. We contacted the Roanoke area, worked with economic development, and put up this plant in 2003 and started production in 2004.
Great, great. And can you give us a little bit of what the capital investment has been by Integrity Windows in the county?
We came out and purchased the land in this industrial park, the Valley Gateway. We were the first occupant here. So we purchased the land, built 200,000 square feet, brought the equipment in, and then in 2006 expanded the plant, doubled it in size. So it now has 400,000 square feet and 370 employees. And we're at about $50 million so far in plant, land, and equipment.
Wow, that's great. That's a lot of investment in our community and in the county, and we really appreciate it. And we definitely appreciate all the jobs you bring. Amy, can you tell us what types of training opportunities you've taken advantage of here, and what employment opportunities there may be for people here with Integrity Windows?
Absolutely. We actually always try to strive to invest in our people in terms of training and providing them the skills that they need to do their jobs and do them well. We have taken advantage of some programs through the Commonwealth of Virginia as well as the Opportunity Fund. We also have partnered a lot with Virginia Western as well as Virginia Tech. As a matter of fact, several of our engineers and our managers on staff have graduated from Virginia Tech. We also strive to bring on interns from both Virginia Western and Virginia Tech to allow them real-life experiences and oftentimes at least of full-time employment through us. We always are looking for great employees in the areas of engineering, quality, as well as CNC programming, maintenance, and production. We typically start ramping up early summer, bringing people on board as our business picks up. Right now, we're currently actually looking for both a quality engineer as well as controls professionals, and we encourage anyone who's interested in joining our team to go online to do so, and they can do that at www.integritywindowscareers.com, or they can contact me at the plant and ask for Amy Yergin. We're happy to help them.
Well, that's great. We appreciate all the work that all of you do here in the community and the employment opportunities it offers, and certainly the capital investment. And it's a real quality product that they put out, and that's something that's great for our community. So thank you all for doing this show with us and doing business in the county.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
The Building Trades program at Burton Center for Arts and Technology will provide you with the training you need to pursue a career in the construction industry. The need for workers in this trade will virtually never decrease, putting these skills in very high demand. Students in this course will become more competent in areas like carpentry, electrical wiring, plumbing, and other construction fields. If you're interested in pursuing a high-paying career or just want to gain some handy skills, Building Trades is the class for you.
Are you great with children and want to take it to the next level? Do you aspire to be a great teacher but don't know how? The Burton Center for Arts and Technology Early Childhood and Development Program is a great fit for future educators. The program focuses on skills in child development, guidance, creative activities, nutrition, and child safety while getting hands-on experience with childcare. During your senior year in the program, students will have the opportunity to participate in a dual enrollment teaching internship where they will work in an elementary setting with the students of Roanoke County Schools. If you are interested in a creative and fulfilling career in education, check out Burton Center for Arts and Technology today.
We're here tonight for an exciting announcement of the grand opening of Friendship Health Rehab South. And with me now is Jessica Walters, the administrator of Friendship. Jessica, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Now, today we're celebrating the grand opening of this new facility. Can you tell us a little bit about Friendship's role at this location?
Absolutely. Friendship brings 125 jobs to Southwest Roanoke County here. We are situated amongst 10 acres. The total cost of the project was just shy of $19 million, and we will have 120 private accommodations for those senior citizens living in this area.
Now, this is an exciting new investment for the community, and Friendship has been a partner in the county for a long time. Tell us about your presence in the county with regard to the operations in North County as well.
Absolutely. You know, we actually are celebrating 50 years of being Friendship Strong in the tenure of our organization, and we are pleased to bring what we think is a quality-rated healthcare product to those that we have served in North County, but now to those on the southwest side.
Well, you certainly have been a big contributor in the community, and we thank you for your ongoing partnership and service to the community.
Thank you. We're pleased to do it.
Now tell us a little bit about the services that you're going to offer here.
This is actually a very unique accommodation. Again, with 120 private accommodations, 73,000 total square feet. We have incredible rehab gym space with a therapy pool with an underwater treadmill and resistance jet. Countless courtyards. We have dining spaces with fireplaces, really something that's very different from what you would see in a skilled nursing facility.
And who are your typical customers in a facility like this?
Typically it's a senior community, those that are 65 and older. However, we also have seen a growing market for those that are recovering from scheduled surgeries, those that need a pit stop on their journey back to recovery.
So if they need help, you can help them out here.
Absolutely, we'd be glad to do it.
Well, thank you again for being with us today. We appreciate you and look forward to long-term relationship here in Roanoke County.
Thank you, we do as well.
Stay with us, we'll be right back.
The Burton Center Computer Information Technology program is one of the best IT classes in the area. The demand for skilled workers in this field is constantly growing, meaning there's never been a better time to get educated and get ahead in the industry. This class offers students hands-on experience repairing and maintaining computers, as well as troubleshooting network and software problems. Students also have the option to become certified computer technicians. If you're interested in this well-paying, rapidly growing field, check out Burton Computer Information Technology.
Are you an aspiring chef that loves cooking for your friends and family, but don't know how to take it to the next level? Do you want to be the next top chef? The Burton Center for Arts and Technology can help you gain the education and experience you need. The Culinary Arts program will supply the hands-on learning you need by working alongside an experienced chef in an industrial-equipped kitchen. During this program, you will learn how to prepare and present food the way professionals do. You will also learn the production and service skills needed in the food industry through catering and marketing events, while also getting the opportunity to gain college credits. If you're interested in a vigorous and successful career in culinary, check out Burton Center for Arts and Technology today.
By now, I think most people know that we have a new county library in downtown Vinton. It's helping with the revitalization of downtown Vinton. But what that has done is also left the former library available for investment and development. And with me, I have Brian Musselwhite of Poe & Crunk. Brian, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit about Poe & Crunk?
Good morning, sure. Yes, Poe & Crunk Real Estate Group, we've been around for about 27 years. I am been with them for about 8 years. Born and raised here in Vinton, so this library is near and dear to me.
And can you tell me a little bit about the former Vinton Library, square footage, that type of thing?
Sure, sure. It's a little over 9,300 square feet. Started building it in 1969, finished it in 1970. Had another addition put on in 1984 after some storm damage, and it's been the same since.
Right.
Some improvements along the way. They've made some improvements along the way, but stayed in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's a great building. It's in a great location. You know, it's near downtown Vinton. Can you tell me a little bit about the types of businesses?
Sure.
You do well here?
You know, when you initially look at this, you try to find its highest and best use, and naturally, an office user would be a nice use, but medical office, financial institutions, daycare, adult daycare, child daycare were some of the uses that we've looked at. We've also, with the revitalization going on and the kind of economic development happening in Vinton, I think some people would like to see possible change of use into even a retail use or possibly a restaurant.
Okay, that's great. I mean, there's a lot going on here in Vinton, a lot going on in downtown. They seem to be doing all the right things, and I think this is a great addition, a great opportunity. Can you tell us a little bit about the location, where we are?
Sure. We're right here on Washington Avenue, which is one of the main thoroughfares through Vinton. It has a pretty high traffic count right across the street. You have a church, and then of course the Vinton War Memorial right here. So it sits on kind of an out parcel of the Vinton War Memorial. You're just right in the heart of Vinton. And
Right.
That's probably the best way to describe it.
Right, right. Yeah. And you folks are really going all out trying to help us promote this building.
Absolutely.
Are you the one broker, or is there?
There's a team of us actually at Poe & Cronk that are working on this. It's myself and 3 other realtors. Dennis Cronk, Matt Huff, Tom Hubbard, and myself are all taking a team approach to it. We just want to make sure that we give all the attention to it that we possibly can.
Great. So if somebody wants to take a look at this building and consider it for development investment, how can they get in touch with you?
Sure. Just give us a call at Poe & Cronk, 540-982-2444, and ask for any of us. They know who to get in touch with.
Okay, and also you can view this building by going to yesroanoke.com and go to the Sites and Buildings drop-down menu and click right there, and you'll be able to see the former Vinton Library.
The Center for Visual Arts and Museum Studies, an award-winning specialty center at the Burton Center for Arts and Technology, immerses students in creative visual art experiences that integrate studio work, research, critique, aesthetics, and career opportunities. Students are equipped with high-quality supplies to further their art education. In addition, students are also provided mentorship opportunities and interaction with artists, art galleries, and museums. Students will take AP Art their senior year, further improving their artistic talents. This 4-year program provides a valuable experience for aspiring artists.
What are your plans after high school? Is college not one of your interests or not something you want to pursue? What about entering the welding industry? Welding is one of the best trades to enter as far as jobs out of high school and average salary. With skills and education in welding, you can meet the high demand of the industry to find a well-paying job directly out of high school. By taking the 3-year welding program at Burton, you can prepare yourself for several national welding certifications. If you are interested in a practical job directly after high school, check out Burton Welding.
We're at East Coasters Bike Shop on Brambleton Ave here in Roanoke County. And with me is Bart Smith, the director of the Roanoke Regional Small Business Development Center. Now, Bart, I've often said people open a candle shop because they like candles. You open a bike shop because you like bikes. You don't open a bike shop because you like commercial leases and bank loans and that type of thing. Exactly. And that's where you come in. Small Business Development Center has given a lot of assistance to East Coasters. Can you explain and give an overview of the type of assistance the Small Business Development Center gives?
Sure, absolutely. It kind of depends on whether or not you're kind of like a pre-venture, an entrepreneurial effort, or whether or not you're existing business, because we help both. You know, sometimes we're just the folks that you bounce ideas off of. You know, sometimes we're once we determine there is a market for your product, you know, there's a demand for it, it solves a problem, we'll start taking you through the steps to help you open that business on as sure a footing as possible. And that includes market analysis, financial analysis, determining the types of products, what you're going to offer. So there's a lot of services we can offer.
Okay. And on top of that, we at the Economic Development Office, we spend a lot of time trying to help you promote your workshops. Can you talk about some of those?
Oh, you guys are critical to our efforts. You know, business development, it takes a village. And so the Roanoke County Office of Economic Development, we have a great working relationship with you, not only just from referrals, but you know, you're a wonderful source of information. We can't know everything, and so when a small business is coming into Roanoke County, every municipality is different, and so you guys are a wonderful resource of information for us, so that we can give the best service to the client.
Okay, great. Now, what's your service area?
Our service area is pretty much anybody that wants to play ball with us. But overall, we handle from Allegheny Highlands down through Botetourt County into Roanoke County. We handle Roanoke City, Salem City. But we also have clients down in Franklin County, all the way over to Floyd. We have clients in Bedford. So we never turn anybody away because they're not technically in our territory. If they need help, we're more than willing to give it.
Great, great. You know, I was talking with Wesley Best just before we started this segment, and he was saying that Tom Tanner in your office has almost been like a therapist for him. And he went on talking about what's been great is he's gotten some of the real tangible, objective things from you guys, like how to write a business plan, financing, that type of thing. But then he's also able to just bounce ideas off of you.
Yeah, and that's really important for business owners, because you want to grow, you want to expand your business, and a lot of times it's kind of easier to have a different viewpoint if you're on the outside looking in, and that's kind of one of the advantages of working with the SBDC. We're not attached to any particular decision. So if you're a small business and you're trying to expand, going into a different product line, a lot of folks will reach out to us and just bounce ideas off of us. They're too weeded, maybe a bit too in the woods on the decision making part of it. We can kind of give a fresh perspective, and it really makes a big difference with a growing business.
Yeah, and I would have to say, working in the County Economic Development Office at the Small Business Development Center is certainly a large part of economic development here in Roanoke County. The assistance that you guys can give to small businesses, but sometimes small businesses are quite large. What would be like the largest business you could work with?
We handle the federal definition, so it's fewer than 250 employees and less than 10 million in revenue. However, 94% of businesses in this country have fewer than 15 employees, and so we've got plenty of businesses that we can work with.
Okay, and so if a business wanted to get in touch with you, or somebody who's thinking of starting up a business, what website would they go to? Who would they call?
Sure, they need to go to RoanokeSmallBusiness.org. Or you can call the Roanoke Regional Chamber, because that's where our offices are. And so you can literally call the chamber and they'll put you in touch with us and we'll schedule an appointment. And the best thing about it is our counseling's free. It doesn't cost the business a cent.
Okay. And you can also get in touch with the Roanoke Small Business Development Center through the Economic Development Office. You can go to yesroanoke.com. We've got all kinds of resources there, and you can give us a call, and if we can help you, we certainly will. Oftentimes what happens is we give some assistance and then we refer you over to the Small Business Development Center. So thank you for joining us today.
Do you have an interest in automotive technology and racing? Do you want to learn what makes a race car and race team tick? At Burton's Motorsports Center, you will learn how to build high-performance racing vehicles and understand the motorsports industry. Burton owns its own race cars and transport truck that is actually taken to some local races. This course also lends itself to automotive mechanics, which will give you a leg up after high school. If you'd like to live life in the fast lane, check out Burton Motorsports. Do you like working with your hands? Do you like the non-traditional classroom experience? Then Masonry at Burton Center for Arts and Technology is the choice for you. You will learn the technical knowledge for laying block and brick, reading blueprints, building specifications, performing straight wall work, and practicing basic record-keeping procedures. Instruction is also given on the identification and use of the tools used by masons. You will also learn how to mix and pour concrete and design buildings and fireplaces and chimneys. If you want to jumpstart on a rewarding career, check out Burton's Masonry program today.